Today I'm going to show you how to make 2 things. Can you believe it? A rhubarb strawberry sangria and a sour cream chive dip. You want to start your party right. Make a good drink, make a good dip. Everybody's going to be happy. I guarantee it. It doesn't even matter what you make afterwards. I have a 1/2 cup of water and a 1/4 cup of sugar. Just need to cook that until it dissolves. While it's coming to a simmer and the sugar's dissolving, you can cut up your rhubarb if you want. Just cut the ends off. Monster rhubarb. I have 2 stalks of rhubarb, but these are really huge, so I'm only gonna use, I don't know, maybe 1.5, and then cut them crossways into pieces. The recipe calls for 2. These are quite large. This is some scary rhubarb. And then put them in a bowl, just set them aside. They're gonna cook in that syrup that I just made. All right, these have to go into the syrup, which is simmering. It's not a ton of syrup, but rhubarb's pretty tender, so it should break down pretty quickly. I would just put it in, let the liquid come back to a boil, and then turn it off and let it sit. And the steeping will soften the rhubarb until it's soft enough. Or that's what they tell me. A pint of strawberries. This is a quart of strawberries, so I only need 1/2 of this. I'm gonna hull them and then put them directly into my serving pitcher. I'm gonna cut them in 1/2 too. Then you need 2 oranges. One of them you're gonna halve and then cut into 1/4-inch pieces, and those go into the pitcher too. You're building your drink right in here. So for the other orange, you cut it in 1/2 and then you juice it. You need about 1/2 cup of orange juice, and that can go right in the pitcher too. Why waste pots and pans? I'm gonna check my rhubarb because I think it's almost ready, and that needs to sit. So come check it out. Once the rhubarb comes to a boil, you can let it simmer for like 30 seconds, but don't let it simmer too long. You don't want it completely breaking down, but you want to let it get soft. And then just pour it into a bowl and let it cool. See how there's still some nice pieces there? That's what you're looking for. But they'll get nice and soft in the hot liquid as it sits for 30 minutes. I'm going to take this over there with me, but while I wait, I'm going to make a dip. Remember, I promised you I'd make a dip. So this needs to cool. 30 minutes. You can speed it up by putting it in an ice bath. Ice and water. And then you just put your second bowl right in the bowl of ice and water, and that helps it cool off. That'll cool much more quickly in the ice bath. Now I can make my dip. It's mostly yogurt. Well, it's more than half yogurt. Let's just put it that way. 3/4 cup. Greek yogurt works best. You need the kind that's really nice and thick. Any fat amount you want. I like low fat. You can use full fat. If you can't get Greek yogurt and you can only get regular yogurt, take regular yogurt, put it into a fine sieve lined with paper towel or cheesecloth, and let it drain for like 3 or 4 hours, and it'll get nice and thick, and it'll be just like Greek yogurt. 1/2 cup of sour cream. Scooping is more efficient, so I'm gonna scoop. Add that to your yogurt, whatever that stuff's called. 3/4 cup yogurt, 1/2 cup of sour cream, and only a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. That's pretty good for a dip, because a lot of dips are made with all sour cream and mayonnaise with no yogurt to offset it, so they're much more fattening. This is lightened up slightly. So a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, not so bad. So I'm gonna need some lemon and some garlic. I'm gonna grate the zest of this in some juice, and then 1 clove of garlic. Small, medium, or large, your choice. Mince up your garlic. Add that to all your creamy goodness, and then zest your lemon. You need 1 teaspoon of lemon zest, straight in the bowl, more or less to your taste. Cut your lemon, and then just the juice, 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons, yeah. What else do I need? Oh, how about the chives, the main ingredient? 1 bunch of chives, and then just cut them really, really fine. You can use a pair of scissors if you want. I like to use a sharp knife. And then right in your bowl. And then stir it together. That's it. Isn't that great? It did not take a lot of work. You can double this, triple this, whatever you want. Season it. Keep it in the fridge for a couple hours, but make it the day that you're using it, because the onion flavor could get a little strong if you don't. I'm ready to finish my drink and taste my dip, and then we can party. Remember I told you, celery sticks? Festive, right? Tomatoes. Taste this. It's really good. Who needs potato chips? You want some ice? We like our drinks to be cold, right? I have my chilled rhubarb syrup. This is a bottle of Prosecco. This is a bottle of seltzer. And then the pièce de résistance, the Prosecco. All right. And then that goes in. And then you have your fantastic Prosecco rhubarb strawberry sangria. And it's so good. You're gonna wanna make it again and again all summer long. Serve with your fantastic dip. Every party you have, you're gonna pull out this recipe and make it. Sarah Carey, party of one. A pitcher of rhubarb, strawberry sangria, and a couple of tubs of veggies. Good to go.